Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Wednesday, March 25th, 2015, around 7:01 in the morning in Billerica, Massachusetts. Nice sunny day. High's going to be in the mid-40s. Some news to report. The Golden State Warriors won their first Pacific Division title since 1976. And it's Happy Greek Independence Day, Happy Maryland Day, and Happy 68th birthday to Sir Elton John, musician, and happy 49th birthday to Baseball Hall of Famer Tommy Glavine, who grew up in Billerica, Massachusetts. That's about it on the news. My first video subject of the day is about my review of the granddaddy of them all, pay-per-views, WrestleMania 13, the biggest WWE pay-per-view of each and every calendar year. This WrestleMania was held at the Rosemont Horizon, now the All-State Center in suburban Chicago, Illinois. The title of WrestleMania 13 was Heat, but it should have been retitled, in my opinion, Shit, because this pay-per-view card was the shitters. Only one match was very good in this pay-per-view. It was the submission match, which was the double turn between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret the Hitman Hart. Calling WrestleMania 13 was Vince McMahon, Jerry the King Lawler, and good old JR, Jim Ross. And before the pay-per-view, WrestleMania 13, there was a match on the free-for-all, which was Flash Funky. He was Too Cold Scorpio in ECW and WCW. He dressed like a pimp, and he had the funkettes, and he wrestled with very big boots. He faced off against Billy Gunn of the Smoking Guns. This match wasn't anything special, about 6 minutes. Billy Gunn beat Flash Funk with a DDT. Flash Funk's gimmick was okay at first, but they relegated him to Jobbers of the Stars. And now on to the WWE WrestleMania 13 pay-per-view. The first match was a fatal 4-way tag team match. Whoever won this tag team match would have got a shot at the WWE Tag Team titles the next night on Monday Night Raw. It was the Headbangers, Doug Furnish and Phil LaFon, the New Blackjacks, Wyndham and Bradshaw, and the Godwins, Henry O. and Phineas I. Godwin with Hillbilly Jim. And this four corners match for the fatal 4-way for the WWE #1 contender spot for the titles was it was only about 10 minutes. It was an elimination match. The Blackjacks and Furnace and LaFon get eliminated because both of them were fighting out on the floor around the 5-minute mark. And then it was just down to the Headbangers and the Godwins, and it was a back and forth match. The Headbangers won in about 10 minutes when Mosh did a stage dive on Phineas, pinning him for the 1, 2, 3. This was a very poor match. The Blackjacks and the Furnace and LaFon fighting out in about 5 minutes. Both teams were getting a decent push in the tag team ranks in the WWE, but this match was very awful. The next match, it was for the Intercontinental title. It was the Sultan with Mr. Bob Backlund and the Iron Sheik in his corner against WWE Intercontinental title champion at the time, Rocky Maivia, who won the belt a month earlier against Triple H. And the fans were booing Rocky Maivia as bad. Rocky sucks, or die, Rocky, die. Originally, this match was going to be Rocky Maivia against Mark Merrill for the Intercontinental title, but Mark Merrill blew out his knee during a match a month earlier at No Way Out. In Your House Final 4. And this match between Rocky Maivia and Sultan was awful and stuff. I could not see the Sultan winning the Intercontinental title. Rocky Maivia wins this match pretty easily. But after the match, the Sultan attacks Rocky Maivia, and they were and the Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund. But all of a sudden, Rocky Maivia's father, the legendary former one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Rocky Johnson, comes in and attacks the Sultan and the Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund and stuff. This match was, awful. The next match was Goldust with Marlena in his corner against Hunter Hearst Helmsley with the ninth wonder of the world, China, in his corner. This match was continuing a grudge feud, and this was about, a decent match, about 14 minutes. Goldust and Triple H were going back and forth. The ending had China manhandled Marlena like a rag doll, and Triple H gives Goldust the pedigree for the 1, 2, 3. Alright, decent match. The next match was for the WWE Tag Team Championship. It was Mankind and It's Vader Time with Paul Bearer against the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, and Owen Hart, the WWE Tag Team Champions at the time. And this match was, awful. Two heel teams fighting for the WWE Tag Team titles. Awful. And the Bulldog and Owen Hart were the de facto babyface team. There were rumors that Vader and Mankind were going to go over and become the new WWE Tag Team Champions, but I heard backstage Bret Hart bitched about that, and they had to change this match to a double disqualification, double countout, which was horrible, and this match was poorly planned and stuff like that. And around this time, Owen and the Bulldog were teasing a breakup and stuff, but it never came through. Also, there was rumors it was going to be Vader versus Mankind at WrestleMania 13, but those rumors did not come true. Then, the next match was the submission match. It was Bret the Hitman Hart against Stone Cold Steve Austin with the special guest referee, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. This was a build-up. Stone Cold and Bret the Hitman Hart feud for months. They've been feuding for months. They had a great match at Survivor Series 1996. Then Stone Cold cost Bret the Hitman Hart the Royal Rumble by throwing him out illegally, even though he was originally eliminated. Also, they had Stone Cold cost Bret the Hitman Hart the WWE title on Monday Night Raw, and also more interference by Stone Cold and Bret's stuff, and the fans were getting to boo Bret. Bret was becoming a crybaby and stuff like that. Even though he was a face, he was getting a lot of boos. And even though Stone Cold was a heel, fans were cheering him and stuff like that. And this submission match was so awesome. It was back and forth. Vince McMahon commentary in this match was very, very superb. Awesome. Even though he was known to be kind of too overhyped and a bad play-by-play announcer, he told the story of this match pretty perfectly. I miss Vince on play-by-play a lot. And the ending of the match had Bret the Hitman Hart put Stone Cold Steve Austin in sharpshooter, and Stone Cold was bleeding profusely and stuff like that. And Ken Shamrock had to call the bell. Stone Cold did not submit, and this was the famous double turn. Stone Cold turned from a heel to a face, and Bret the Hitman Hart turned from a face to a heel. Bret was continuing to attack Stone Cold, and then Ken Shamrock had to restrain him. This was probably one of the best matches of all time in the WWE. It was named Match of the Year 1997 by Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Probably the third best match in WrestleMania history. And then the next match was the Chicago street fight between Ahmed Johnson and the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, against the Nation of Domination. We are the Nation of Domination. Farouk, Crush, and Savio Vega. This was about a 10-minute match. Yeah, it was okay. The Road Warriors win when they give the Doomsday device to Crush, put him through a 2x4. Afterwards, the Road Warriors attack PG-13. This match is what it's worth. Then the main event. You've been waiting. This main event everybody's been waiting for the WWE title. It was The Undertaker versus Psycho Sid, the reigning WWE champion at the time. Originally, this match, the main event for WrestleMania 13, was going to be for the WWE title. It was going to be Shawn Michaels against Bret the Hitman Hart for the title. Shawn Michaels was going to lose the belt to Bret the Hitman Hart, but around February, Shawn Michaels said on a speech on a special edition of Monday Night Raw on Thursday he had to forfeit the title because he suffered a serious knee injury, and he said he lost his smile. But that was total bullshit, because Shawn Michaels did not want to do the job to Bret the Hitman Hart and stuff like that. He should have did the job and stuff. And they had Psycho Sid regain the WWE title on a Monday Night Raw against Bret the Hitman Hart, and then The Undertaker became the #1 contender and stuff like that. And this match, this main event match, was not the best. It was absolutely the worst WrestleMania main event of all time. Bret the Hitman Hart came down and started attacking Psycho Sid and The Undertaker and stuff like that. It was a total wreck. The ending of this match was so predictable. Undertaker hits the tombstone on Psycho Sid and gets the 1, 2, 3. The Undertaker becomes the WWE champion for the second time, and this is his first true reign as WWE champion. He had a 6-day reign as a WWE champion in 1991, Survivor Series 1991, when he beat Hulk Hogan, but he lost it back to Hogan at this Tuesday in Texas. Main event for WrestleMania 13 with Psycho Sid and The Undertaker was the worst WrestleMania main event of all time. I think even a better WrestleMania main event would be Julie Broughton against Heidi Pratt in a steel cage match for the Divas title, if that ever happened. Because that would be a 10 times better main event. Anything would be a better main event than Psycho Sid against The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And my grade for my ranking for this WrestleMania was only a 1 out of 10, mainly because of the submission match between Bret the Hitman Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The rest of the card stunk big time. It did not feel like a WrestleMania. It felt more like an in-your-house pay-per-view than a WrestleMania and stuff like that. But this like with Austin turning face, this was a turning point in WWE history that catapulted the Attitude Era of the WWE. And tomorrow I'm going to review WrestleMania 14 from the Fleet Center in Boston, Massachusetts. And I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And you've got 2 more video blogs today. First video blog will be about World Class Championship Wrestling, the history of that. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about Adam Oates, former NHL player and co-coach of the New Jersey Devils. Have a good day, everybody, and bye now.